Good morning, veterans. So, last night we were talking, and I want to bring you guys some wins. And to be honest with you, my biggest win was my win. We've got to help lots of people, especially veterans, achieve their goal of home ownership here at Clear Choice Mortgage. But me achieving my goal of home ownership is absolutely priceless to me and my family. So I had 17 years of service. I was in the Army for 9/11. I watched that in basic training. I've got 4 deployments, 2 to Iraq, and not like late Iraq. Like we were early war fighting Iraq, and 2 to Afghanistan. So I've been to wonderful destinations on vacations like Mosul and Baghdad. Been to Kandahar and the Arghandab River Valley, all over. That carries a certain amount of trauma and a belief that you don't deserve to have good things happen to you. And I can tell you I was absolutely wrong. I didn't accomplish my goals of home ownership until I started to believe in me, that I deserved good things to happen to me, and I wanted to earn this dream. So my story really starts a year prior to buying a home. And I've got lots of crazy debt going on. My credit isn't the best. Again, I'm dealing with the effects of being in the Army and some of the catastrophic that has happened in my life. And I'm just surviving, right? I've got a race car, I've got a dog, and I'm living in the hood. I need to get out of the hood. I'm just it feels like I'm going in circles. So one day, like a year before I bought a home. Matter of fact, it had to be April or May. I'm talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, I want to do this. She's like, yeah, get after it. So I call Kelly Wells at Credit Resources of Washington. And they were key in first ironing out my credit, because I didn't know what was going on with it. It was one of those things where I know it's bad. I'm missing payments. I suck at all of this stuff. I just don't want to deal with it. So I just pushed it to the back of my mind and let it get worse, because I bought my ex-wife some enhancements. And I bought a supercharger for the car at the time. And I was pretty much in debt from that. That was really what was killing my credit. So Kelly, she negotiated with Navy Federal. She absolutely got me to a point where I could manage a payment on it, and I managed the payment. I paid it off in a year ish. No, may have been less than a year. But regardless, I paid off the debt and I did what I needed to do. That was the major thing holding me back. Some ex-wife trauma, and what her trauma was doing, what my trauma was doing to my credit report, were the 2 biggest steps. So me and Kelly get together. We set a budget and a plan. I execute the plan to the T. And by August or September of that last year, was it last year? Yeah, we've lived here for a year. So by August or September of last year, we could have bought a house. And we waited. I needed to pay some more stuff down a little bit to massage my credit to the point where I was going to get the rate I wanted for the approval I wanted. And all my hard work paid off by the end of November. We were out looking at homes. Disclaimer, I tell all my clients, do not look at homes until you have a pre-approval report. But I didn't listen to me because it was like a snowy day, and me and my girlfriend were just like, let's go look. Who knows? Whatever. The idea of home ownership was on the plate. So we went around and looked. We saw this house. And that was really what, like, okay, we need to do this now. Leaving this house, I pulled over to the side of the road. I called my loan officer. I called my realtor, like, yo, I saw something I really, really like. We need to, like, actually make this happen. And the next week, it happened. We started the process. We went to go look at 3 homes. We looked at 3 homes. The first one was newer and much smaller and just as expensive. And it was, I don't know, I wasn't impressed. I didn't want to pay for that. The second one was older, larger than the first home, but not as big as this home. And the cheapest of all 3. And then there was this home. And we ended up making an offer on this home. One of my favorite real estate teams, the team that rocks, were my agents, and they got us in a contract, and we were off and running. It was, I think my home closed in under right at 20 days, 21 days. Smooth as could be. It was December. There wasn't a lot of stuff going on. We signed December 30th, and we moved in January 15th. This is the win for me and my family. Me deciding that I deserved to reach this goal. I knew I could achieve it, and I had a team supporting me on my way to achieving this goal. Really made the difference. If you have anything VA that you need help with, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm Byron Thomas, a veteran and a loan officer from Clear Choice Mortgage. Follow me here for more mortgage tips. Peace.